Rishasha had gone online and found out as much as she could about Elgin's financial worth. Once she was pretty sure she knew what his annual income was, she made a couple of phone calls and ended up with the name of a caseworker who would be willing to help her out. Her friend Teller Morgan had gotten to know her caseworker, Miss Jeffries, fairly well over the years. She was kind and sympathetic to her clients, and treated them with respect and dignity, whether they acted as if they deserved it or not. Teller was fond of her and felt she could be trusted to give Rishasha the information she was searching for. Rishasha told Teller she had a cousin who found out her deadbeat baby daddy was rich, and she wanted to help her cousin find out how much back pay she was due.
Hello, Mrs. Jeffries. My name Rishasha Freeman. I believe you know Teller Morgan. She a good friend of mine and she told me you could probably help me out. Yes, this is Miss Jeffries. How can I be of assistance to you?
Rishasha was taken aback for a moment. All she could think was how much Miss Jeffries sounded like her sister Allison. Oh no, not another one of those bougie huffers, she thought to herself. She had to remind herself that Teller said she was good people and she did need her help. It wasn't like they were going to be hanging out or anything.
Well, I have a cousin who got a child by this nig. Sorry, I mean this deadbeat who ain't never gave her not one dime for the kid. She hears through the grapevine that this fool is loaded. Like millions in SH. Sorry again. Like millions of dollars. I think she need to get her due. She don't really want to go after him, but I think if she knew how much he owe her, she just might change her mind. Can you help me? Does she know where he currently lives? Yeah. He live in another state now, but he used to live in Atlanta. Okay, you said he's wealthy. Do you know approximately how much he makes per year? From what I understand, he make about $2 million a year. All right. How many children does your cousin have with this gentleman? He ain't no gentleman. He raped my cousin and hurt her real bad. Thank God she just had one child by that sucker. Oh my. Did you say he raped her? And he hasn't been reported to the authorities? Not to blame her, but how did she let him get away with that? Poor thing. How is she? I couldn't imagine something so horrible. It's okay, Miss Jeffries. It happened a long time ago. She alright. Ain't much she can do about the rape, but she can sure try and get the money she due. Well, if you say so. I'm willing to help you any way I can. I wish you would consider taking legal action against him. Maybe the statutes of limitations have not run out and she can still take him to court. Nah. No disrespect, but you don't get it, Miss Jeffries. He rich. She po. She don't stand a chance in court. I just want to hit him where it really hurt, in the wallet. I do understand, Miss Freeman. More than you know. Now let me see how much money your cousin may have coming to her. This is just a rough figure, based on very limited information. Based on the Georgia Child Support Calculator, she could receive anywhere from $28,333 to $38,333 per month.
Rishasha was silent for a moment. Miss Jeffries thought they were disconnected.
Miss Freeman, are you still there? Ooh, girl. I had to catch my breath. Yeah, I'm still here. I have to go and call my cousin right away and tell her the good news. She gonna act a fool when I tell her. Thank you so much for your help. Bye-bye.
Rishasha hung up before Miss Jeffries had a chance to say a single word, and in one swoop, she clicked off of the call and pulled up the calculator. She didn't finish high school, but she was a whiz when it came to money.
Let's see now. She said Mama could get up to $38,333 for every month that fool owe her back child support. There is 12 months in a year. 12 times 38,000, $333 is $459,996 for a year. He need to pay her for all her years up till she got out of college. Allison was 22. So 22 times $459,996 equal $10,119,912. Oh snap. Mama gon' be set for life. And so will me and Deshaun.
Rishasha decided she was going to get $20 million from Elgin. She said, "Yes, sir. You're gonna give us double for the trouble. Mama can get $10 million, and I'll take $10 million. That will do us just fine." She sat back, propped her feet up, turned on the TV and channel surfed until she came to a channel with a program featuring you-know-who. Rishasha took that as a sign. She knew in her gut she was going to get every dime she asked for.
Look at him. If he don't pay up, I got some stories to tell the world. Let's see how respectable Mr. Elgin will be then.
Rishasha was riding high. All she could think about was extorting money from Elgin. She and Kiki were going to be rich. She could get rid of everyone in her place and have Deshaun to herself. She'd be able to shop all she wanted and she didn't have to share it with anyone. She was beside herself with joy. She decided to send Allison the text she joked about the day before. Nothing gave her more satisfaction than to antagonize her sister. Rishasha felt no remorse, no anger. She was on cloud nine, in fact. All she could think about was money, money, money. Millions of dollars for her to spend, spend, spend. She gave no thought to her children's futures. She figured Kiki would die before she would, so that money could go to the boys. She probably would still have most of it because it wasn't like Kiki really had a lot of friends or interests. She most likely would only use it for bills and food, and liquor. Of course, she also thought about a life with Deshaun. With $10 million, she could see to it that he was free of the dingbat. There were some crackheads out there who would get rid of her real cheap. That would be a last resort though. She figured she wouldn't give Deshaun any money. He may just take it and leave her. She was holding all the cards, 10 million of them to be exact.
Yeah boy. When I gets all that money, Deshaun will have to come to mama. Why would he stay with the broke dingbat when he can be with me? I'll be rich and beautiful. All the things she ain't. I'll even pay her off so she can take care of them kids. I don't want my baby to have to pay child support every month. I got his back.
Rishasha called Deshaun so they could discuss their plans to blackmail Elgin. She was deluded about her situation with Deshaun, but she was clear and determined when it came to anything that would earn her another dollar. Yes sir. When it came to obtaining cash, Rishasha was a different person.
Hey baby, Shay. We got to get serious about this Elgin thing. We can't let nothing go wrong and have the cops sniffing around. If we don't do it right, he could have us put in jail.
Sorry, but ain't no we in this baby. I'll help you out, but you gotta leave my name out of this. I got a record and I can't afford to get in no serious trouble. I got kids to feed and mine.
Hold up. What you mean ain't no we? Excuse me, but I bet you expecting to benefit from all that money when my ship come in. Am I right or am I right?
Rishasha couldn't believe her ears. She loved Deshaun and prayed they would be together forever, but if things didn't work out according to plan, she wasn't going to take the fall all by herself. She'd cover for her mother, but not for him. He had the nerve too to try to sound like a family man. I know he won't bow to say my wife to me. She thought to herself. It was all she could do not to hang up on him. Instead, she calmed down and said,
Baby, look, it'll be fine. I was just saying that it's time to plan things down to the last detail so nothing will go wrong. And it won't. We got this. I love you and I won't let nothing happen to you. You my whole life, baby.
Okay, but it better not go wrong. Call me back later. I got some things to do around the house before I go to sleep. Later.
Deshaun then tossed his phone on the couch and crawled back in the bed with his wife. He was tired of Rishasha, but he didn't want to tick her off now. He'd hang in there until As he put it, her ship came in. After he got his cut, and he would get his cut, he'd drop that loser. If she didn't get lost, he'd fix that too. It wouldn't be the first time.
Dumb broad.
What you say, baby?
Newton Sugar Bump. You must have been dreaming. Go on back to sleep.
Dang, I got to be more careful about Shay. She gonna mess up my happy home if I don't watch out. Shayn't worth it, Deshaun thought. Then he drifted off to sleep dreaming of money, money, money.